game of the week for week number 6. I apologize that we have not pushed one of these out in a little bit. There's just been a lot going on with life and the league and everything else. But today we are bringing to you a very special game of the week. That is right. The Browns have made it. Let's just pause for a second and honor the dead Browns season that is no longer in existence with us. All right, now let's talk about these Browns who've turned things around this season and represent the OMFL for Game of the Week. I'm proud of you, man. Good luck with that. Let's look and see how this game's going to break down. Now, I'm not going to use these Data League stats. Well, to be honest, because I don't know if our Data League stats are 1,000% up to date and show all the right, correct, 100% stuff. But I did want to use this screen to show you that the Browns will be hitting the road to face the Raiders, and this should be an extremely good game. Let's look at those Cleveland Browns. They are sitting at 3-1. An amazing draft. I gave them major props. I love their draft. They did an extremely good job. Let's look at their team. Overall, this defense is playing really well. I mean, that is where a lot of his draft picks went, and that is where the focus of his team went. Now, we're going to have to talk about that offense. It's not good right now, but let's look at that defense first. They're 8th in points at 17 points per game. They're 1st in yards at 27.9, 200. Try that again. Let's reverse, rewind. 279.3. There we go. 1st in total yards. They're 6th in passing yards at 234.5, and then 1st in rushing yards, only allowing 44.8. Again, that offense is struggling. 25th in points, 29th in total yards, 29th in passing yards, 24th in rushing yards. He's going to have to get that figured out. Let's look at some stats here. Now, these Browns have really rebuilt a lot of the defense and the offense as far as the skill positions. They still got to work on this offensive line some. Nate Stubblefield is at 67.8%, which is pretty good. 908, 5 touchdowns, 7 sacks, though. Only 3 interceptions, so that's a pretty good rate. But he is finding himself to be on the ground a lot earlier this season. Todd Gurley's only averaging 3.6 yards per carry. He's only got 2 touchdowns, 275 yards. Really not existent with the backup. So we're way out of whack with the 80-20 rule. Outlaw, you got to fix that, my friend. So we got to get inside that 80-20 rule. Corey Coleman and Dre Lone are the 2 top receivers for this team, 27 and 23 receptions respectively. Coleman has 2 touchdowns, 409 yards with a 15.1 average for Coleman. So Coleman is playing really well for this team. Now we're going to look at this vaunted defense. It seems to be that everyone flies to the ball. Everyone is making tackles, but Corey Pierce is leading the team in sacks. He's got 4, a couple of guys with 1. Dre Kirkpatrick is leading the team in interceptions. He's got 2. This team just finds a way to make plays, get after the quarterback, and pick a few balls off before it's all over. I really like this defense. They fly to the ball, they're fast, and they're making plays on every opportunity that they get. Now let's go look at those Raiders. They're 0-5. They're struggling. I don't know what has happened to these Raiders. Make sure that you check out our Press Pass Live podcast, number 49, that just came out. That's right, we're going to have 50 here soon. But we talk about these Raiders. They find themselves at 0-5. They're 24th in points, just like the Browns at 17 points per game. He's 11th in total yards, 5th in passing yards, so that's really good. But he's struggling with the run. He's in the lower half of the league, only 74.8 yards per game. On defense is where this team is really struggling. They're giving up way too many points, 29th at 29 points per game, 319 yards total, 17th in the league, 25th in passing. That passing defense has not played well, 250 yards a game. They're only allowing 69.2 yards a game on the rushing attack, so that's pretty good. But teams are able to pass their way at will on this team. Let's look at some stats for these Oakland Raiders. Derek Carr really is not having a great season. He's got 5 touchdowns. He has 1,300 yards, 62.8, which is not bad, but 12 interceptions. And that's only giving up 1 sack. This offensive line is doing a pretty good job of keeping their quarterbacks up off the ground, but 12 interceptions is not going to cut it. Murray's playing really good. 5.6 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns himself. 326 total yards. Washington's throwing in another 41. So his backups are not playing well, but Murray is having an outstanding season. Crabtree and Cooper, I should say, Smith, Donnell, all these guys are playing really, really well. Cooper's leading the team, 21 receptions, 376. He's got one drop, but one touchdown, I should say. DeMarcus Smith has 2 touchdowns for 195 yards already on the year. But it is this defense that is staying on the field a lot, not making plays, not getting off of the field. Demetrius, I don't know. Thomas, there you go. 19 tackles. He's leading the team. Bruce Irving's got 14. David Amerson's got 1 forced fumble, 1 interception. Khalil Mack is doing his thing. 6 sacks already, 2 forced fumbles. Carl Joseph has a sack and a forced fumble and an interception. They're not getting a ton of interceptions, but with Khalil Mack, they are getting after the quarterback. This is going to be one of the Browns' really big first tests that they have. I mean, this game is really going to make him prove that he is meant to be at the top of the AFC as he finds himself right now. Plus, it is a conference game, which is going to go a very long way as he tries to work his way for a playoff victory and find his way into the playoffs. I'm going to go ahead and take the Oakland Raiders, though. Not because I don't believe in you, Outlaw. I do. I think that you can pull this off. Oakland is not playing well. Cleveland is playing well, but it's on the road. I think that the strength of Oakland is going to force Cleveland to pass the ball a lot. Nate might force some things. He's going to find himself in trouble. If Carr can keep the ball on his side of the field, not turn it over, get some points out of this, the Raiders could come with an upset. Can you believe we said that in the OMFL? The Raiders are an upset victory over the Cleveland Browns? I did say it. It's season 70. I can't believe it. So that is my breakdown for season 70. What we are, week 6. There we are. Week 6 game of the week here in the OMFL. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me jabber. We will see you later on after advance.